be able
I got did get on like.
Tanya, you should be able to cut your camera on if you want to.
Wait a minute,
I
hold
think
on.
you should have
There she
enough
go.
followers.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
there you
hey,
go. There you
pretty.
go.
Hi.
Hey,
How
how
are
are you?
you?
I'm good. Nice to
Good.
meet
That's
you.
awesome. Nice to meet you too. My name is, well, that's not my name, but everybody calls me T, so feel free.
Okay.
All right. We'll
But
get
yeah, my
started.
allergies, I haven't been getting my shots, so it's kind of, I woke up this
Yeah,
morning
like,
and not the best.
What's
Yeah.
going on,
No.
Teach
I
Teach?
take allergy pills every single night. I take two Benadryls, and in the morning when I wake up, I feel much better.
I take Zyrtex, but I don't
Okay.
necessarily take that as I should. But I mean, it's just once I'm on my shots consistently, it's better. But no soon as I get off for a while, it just go all crazy. I have 1 or 2 days a week. I may wake up feeling nauseous and carrying on. Hey Tisha, hey everybody.
hey,
Welcome in, y'all
everybody.
know. So I did grab some Sprite.
Well, that should help
Trying
you.
to light my candle. Yeah. And I did take some Pepto Bismol. I got some tea going too. Sugar said something about she coughing and all that carrying on. So I actually forgot. But it could be that cat too. I'm gonna kick that damn cat out of here.
Oh yeah, that could be. We were just talking about that today at work. The cats will do it every single time.
Oh, but that may
But
be
see,
it then.
it may be. Cause every time that little fucker come in that living room, I get sick. But I can't tell Sugar and I can't put it out right now. But it's going. It's
What
going.
you doing? Clean it up.
Girl, I'm trying to cook these children something. Well, I sit
Oh,
down.
Hey, Simply Me.
I've been
Hey,
handling some
everybody.
other stuff all
Welcome
day,
in.
so I ain't had no chance to do this earlier. Yeah.
Yes. Let me get my stuff together. I'm getting there, y'all. And y'all see today, I got on my shirt, on my mama shirt. Wait, let me, y'all see the back. It is autographed edition. I'm the only one that has an autographed edition of this shirt. So yeah, my shirt is actually different. It's a lot different. I got DBDL on the sleeve. I got my business stuff on the back. And he signed it for me. So I told y'all he have merch. Y'all get in with him.
We're gonna have to get some.
Yeah, I'm just waiting before I to see if I'm gonna switch everything over, change everything over before I just customize some more stuff.
what do you actually do?
I'm a photographer
Okay.
and I do all kind of stuff. I do TikTok, panel. I can do shirts too. I design shirts. I do flyers, business cards, websites, tech stuff with computers.
Sit down for a minute. Okay.
Get my stuff. All right.
You got it shared
Everybody
out
else
and
are
everything.
following. Yeah. My tap ain't tapping, but anyway. But so welcome into the fold. I hope we make you feel welcome and make you feel at home. Let me get the boxes situated. Thank you. I did do something new. I found some other stuff, but I did find some more stuff that'll go with your gaming stuff, but I just gotta figure out how to do it.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna let you do your introduction for everybody. Tell us who you are, where you from, what you do.
Me?
Yes, ma'am. This
Okay.
about you. This your moment.
Okay.
You
So
acting like
I
your
am.
cousin now.
Yes. So I am Tanya Wade, and as you can see, I go by T Edwards because that was my previous married name. I need to change that. Just thought about it. But anyway, I do financing. So my background is in auto, financing, banking, and stuff like that. So I mess around a lot with more of Facebook. I used to be in TikTok a whole lot, and it was kind of almost like it was draining a little bit. So I just kind of like continue my platform with Facebook.
So
Yeah. So
priorities, Facebook.
I'm from. I live in Georgia. I mean, I'm from Georgia, but now I live in Tennessee. Me and Whitney, Nasty, is that what you go by? We are first cousins, two sister kids, and I was invited by her.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So today, and this is basically an interview just to give people an idea who you are, where they can find you, your platforms, thus and so, and ask you a few questions about being a content creator, if that's fine with you. So, you gave us the introduction. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. You can officially say you're a part of DBDL because you done had your interview over here. So,
Thank you.
how would you explain, like, if I gave you an opportunity to explain our brand to someone that never heard of us before, what would you say?
Okay, so all right, let's pause for a minute. So listen, so when I was invited to this platform, I kind of didn't know what I was getting myself into and what I've never heard of BBL. Is it DBDL? Is that what it is?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
kind of didn't know exactly. I don't know what it is. So when Whitney invited me, she said that she wanted me to, be on a panel or whatever it is, and it's like for new content creators. I myself, I don't know what this is. So you may have to come back at me to tell me exactly what this is, and then we go from there.
Awesome. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, DBDL is the biggest, the largest. That is my TikTok group. That is my panel. Basically, what we do interviews for, as you can see, local artists. For anybody, if you have a talent, we promote people. We push people and push their platforms and allow. We're just a TikTok group that come together. We decompress as grown adults. We just take our time and we play Uno. We may have question night. We may have game night, but we just a bunch of adults getting together to decompress.
Gotcha. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. How often do you do this? Like, is this an everyday thing? Is it a certain time?
It's
So now I got you.
Yeah, I'm in a hot seat right now. So it's Thursday through Sunday, 6:30 until so Thursday through Sunday, 6:30 until we panel, we play Uno, we do an interview just about every night. I'm trying to see what else off the top of my head. I wasn't prepared for that. But so then Whitney does probably like Monday through Wednesday playing Uno. We go live, play Uno, still the same concept. We decompress with our entire group. It's a lot of us. It's probably about active members, I say probably about 15. Non-active, probably about 10 or so. However, we just allow people the space and opportunity to come up and just be themselves and just fluidly have a good time. I play music and DJ. Everybody else just chip in with everything else.
Got you. Okay. All right. So this is a platform to get people to know who you are, to, be a part of your platform. And so that way everybody grows at the same time.
Yes, ma'am. Basically.
Okay.
In a nutshell. Welcome in, y'all.
Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
You ready? Now,
Yeah.
How would you explain our brand or how would you promote it?
So this is a DBDL group that basically puts you out to the community, the TikTok community that helps you become a better and bigger content creator, who is allowing you to use their platform for you to grow, interact with others, and push each other at the top.
Awesome. I like that. And y'all, I was fading into my background. So let me turn my light on. But yes, so that would be perfect. That would be fine. As far as describing us, because you put us all in a nutshell. Only thing that you did not say was a bunch of adults that has ADHD and it be all over the place. We've left that part out. They will get up here, they will stem, they will do, and sometimes I have a panel full and it's like 9 boxes and you have 9 different people with 9 different personalities stemming at the same time, simultaneously sometimes. And it's funny. I just sit back and I watch most of the time and I find it funny. Welcome in, y'all. Um, so looking at your recent social media posts, what would you like to change or do differently?
Um, recent. So my recent social media post, is it just your TikTok base or any of them?
No.
Any of
It can be any of your platforms.
So any of my platforms or whatever, what I would change possibly
live or while I'm on live, I can go ahead and get this uploaded and let everybody know, hey, this is ready for viewing. So, and outside of that, I don't really consider myself a content creator because I don't post content like Nesta. Like, I don't post content like y'all. Like, whenever I feel like, oh, I scroll across something that I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this today. And it may be another 3-4 days before I post anything, but it's just, that's just how I am.
I personally, I'm like you, Tanya. I don't personally have a set time. I'm just as I go. I could be scrolling TikTok and I get an idea, I see something like, oh, I like that, but I got a tweak to it. I'm gonna put my own little twitch to it and I'm gonna post it. Or I'll sit right at work and I hit that plus sign and whatever TikTok sound they give me, I just tweak it to my own and I'll do like a bulk of them, like 5 or 6, and I'll stretch that out over the next day or so. So that way I always got like 10 little videos in the hole somewhere. So like say if I'm having a day like with mama, I'm having a bad day. I don't feel like doing no content. I don't feel like posting nothing. But I got 30 things over here sitting over here in my draft, so I can just pull from that. So I always try to keep like a back stock of something. So just in case I have a day where I haven't been able to do content, it's been a mental block day and I just can't think about content like that, then I pull from what I got in my little archive and just post from that. But like you, I don't
So I never
set
thought
a time.
about. I never thought about doing more than one thing or whatever it is to kind of have some things or
Yeah.
whatever to hold on to, like having your back pocket. So
Hmm.
that will be kind of interesting because, like I guess when you get to the money. So I was reading or whatever it is. So yesterday I happened to pull up Country Wayne, and I was asking Chat GPT like, how did Country Wayne get on the map? What did he do? Country Wayne does 40 videos a day.
Hmm.
40, 40 a day. I know. And he posts, but he does that on 8 platforms. And
Exactly.
people are actually doing that. So I'm like, okay. So, I mean, we get like little money or whatever from, our platforms, but we ain't getting that kind of money.
Hmm.
So for me, I just want to be more consistent as far as like timing, like putting out more videos,
So
so that not necessarily.
what y'all could do is y'all could set a date. Like say if it's a day that you off work, he gonna be off work, and take the day and just splurge on content. Just go crazy on it. Take like an hour, 2 hours, and just do all kind of videos. Put them in your drafts, and then that way, even in between your morning inspiration and the random videos that you do, you still got stuff in your back pocket. So say it's a day like you just tired. Like I'm tired. I done been at work all day. This man at work. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing this. But I got 20 videos over here that I can pull from. And yeah, they from 2 weeks ago, but them people don't know it because they ain't
Right,
never seen it.
right.
So it's always good to have something just backed up. So like I said, you never know what kind of day it's gonna be. Anything can happen, weather go wrong, lights go out, anything can happen, but you got something at least still keep you within that algorithm of them seeing, okay, they still posting. Even if it's something from 2 weeks ago, they still posting it. They still got stuff going because the moment that you stop and you slow down on it, you gonna notice it.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
algorithm.
Yes. Hate
I
it.
don't know. The algorithm is just not my friend, and I don't know if it's just me
Mm-mm.
and content creating or like I'm like, okay, I'm over it. Y'all keep it. Y'all got it.
Yeah. You have to learn how to you gotta learn how to play with the algorithm. Like to be honest, like
I mean, I have a lot of viral videos or whatever. Facebook, it has been more of my friend when it comes to more of the viral videos, more than less than TikTok has. I don't
mhm.
know, and I post just as much as whatever, or I was just on TikTok than I was on Facebook. But like I said, it was just like how you're saying, um, that going from the different, pages and doing all that or whatever, I think that would be more time consuming for me, just sitting there putting it on this platform, then you got to go this platform, whatever it is. So,
So then hey y'all, I got a mom real quick. So the best way to resolve that, and they do have different apps, and it may be something that you have to put on the actual laptop. But if you can find an app that does cross posting between TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and whatever other app you choose, that way when you post it to this one platform, it automatically gets posted to the other one. So even if you schedule out, say you post your morning inspiration, but you say you're gonna have a busy day. You know, you got meetings set up, you got all kind of stuff set up, and you schedule 5 posts to be staggered throughout the day. That automatically that basically gets you back in there still throughout the day while you still handling business. So you at work and still making money and don't even know it because you didn't schedule your posts.
Right. Right.
So it's always good to just stagger something or schedule it. And then also those platforms, they recognize when you're scheduling stuff because they see it as you're putting in an extra effort to utilize the tools that they have available on that platform. So you schedule those videos, they say, okay, well, they're using the tools that we done provided them. So let's push this a little bit more because they don't utilize the tools or they don't utilize the template that we trying to get pushed. We're going to push they stuff a little bit more. That's why I tell people you got to play with that algorithm. You got to see, okay, this is what's going on this one. Like sometimes I have a video that'll go crazy on Facebook and it only be like 100 views on TikTok. Or it'll be
Right.
10,000 views on TikTok and there's only 100 views on Facebook. And that's
Right.
that's the gamble that you do with even cross posting. You just never know. It could fly on Instagram, go low on Facebook, and go completely viral on TikTok. But you got to think in mind when you do that cross posting, you basically hitting that one button and you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. You know, I guess that's from learning from others.
Listen, I just told her today she needs to do a content creator class or something because she has a lot of knowledge. There go my boy back, Dojo, to welcome me in on my mama. I found it. They finally turned my shirt loose. So yes, that is who y'all get with for y'all. T-shirts on my mama. Definitely. Plug my homeboy. But back to the interview. Listen. That one right there does the content thing. I cannot see myself mastering it like that. Like she does it effortlessly. So I'm like, look, you need to do a class. Cause me and Sunday, matter of fact, Tony in tonight, tomorrow, anytime I'm on, you got some content creators on there. That's where you need to be. I got one you can ask any question, she gonna give you an answer. I can't do that for you, but I'm gonna tell you the little bit about what I know. And you drag and you do this and you do that. And she was like, hold on, I'm gonna come let you show me. Hey, listen, just do a class and charge these people a little bit of money and let them learn some stuff because to the magnitude that she does it, I could not do that. Even with the scheduling and all that, I get frustrated and be like, you know what, I'm going to take a nap.
I'm not gonna hold you. Scheduling is definitely hectic. You really gotta set aside like if you're gonna do 5 videos, set aside 30 minutes to sit and do to schedule out them 5 videos because you gotta edit the video, create your caption, do your tags, schedule the time and date that you want it to go out. And like I said, like if you know it's gonna be a tough day or a rough day, you got them 5 scheduled posts. Do them throughout the days that you know your supporters are the most active. Hey, I'm talking the most active. So you know, like for you and your husband, you know y'all got a lot of support in the mornings. So even if y'all were to stagger out 4 different videos to go out in that morning, you know that's the your peak time where you didn't capture most of your audience. If you know when they come home in the evening, y'all get a lot of traction at in the evening time as well. Schedule 4 more to go out towards the evening time. That way they know, okay, I get on here and I start scrolling reels. I see Tanya Wade, I see Victor Newman, I see all their content. It's gonna keep popping up because you're catering to when their eyes are most on social media. So it's the same way with
Wow.
TikTok, Facebook, all of them. You have to realize, like I know a lot of my supporters are most active in the nighttime. So I post up in the daytime, but it ain't gonna get that much traction until the evening time. If I post in the evening time, it gets way more traction than I would have did if I would have posted it in the morning.
So you post a lot of your stuff more in the evening time so that the algorithm can pick it up from the,
So
for the
I do
views,
both.
or do you just Okay.
I do both of them. So I know it's some people that pay attention to it in the morning time. I posted some in the morning and they've gotten a lot of views. But I know that it's a certain amount that will pay attention in the morning. But I know for a fact, even if I'm posting it in the morning, by the evening time it's gonna pick up because everybody's getting off work
Gotcha.
and my market people are gonna see it because that's who I'm catering to in my market. They done got off of work, they relaxing at home, they scrolling on TikTok. That's what they do. There's some people out here that's got a market of people that they market is more active at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So they schedule posts to go out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and stagger it. You don't have to be up, you just schedule it. And they know when I wake up, I got a whole slew of notifications I got to deal with.
I got you.
And you should be able to look at your analysis and everything to know when you have your peak
A lot of.
support. hmm
But Facebook don't give you that, right?
it's a way to see it, and I have to when I go on Facebook, I'll see if I can like pinpoint, and I'll do a video and inbox it to you. But it's a way you can see, like when you click on it's when you go on that dashboard, it's a way that when you click on your followers, it shows you their active engagement time. So you'll see like, okay, I think they
Gotcha.
have it listed out like between 8 and 10 and 12 and 1 and stuff like that. This is when you get your peak amount of people, then you can base it off of that. Because that's what I had to do on TikTok. I had to see, oh, I got more people coming on here towards the evening time, liking my stuff than I do in the mornings. So when I post in the mornings, I don't get, like, oh man, it ain't doing nothing but 50 people done seen it. Well, everybody in my market at work. So they ain't scrolling TikTok right now. But
Right.
when they get home, that's
Right.
when the engagement and the views go up.
See, listen,
Okay,
if
that makes
y'all not
sense.
tapping in, these ladies is dropping gems in here for y'all to get this knowledge and to be better content creators than you already are. Manifesting that everybody platform takes off and does what they wanted to do or better than what they wanted to do. Because it's all something positive. We trying to get something positive out of this stuff. And you only can get what you put in it. What you gonna get
You're
out
right
of
about
it.
that.
So yeah.
Yep.
So
You have to be persistent, inconsistent.
listen, I procrastinate. That's my problem. That is my problem. And I'm not gonna hold you. That is my problem. That is part of my Leoism, but I try to do better. And that's maybe why I
Whitney,
schedule
you're a
things
Leo
and
too,
try to do
right? Whitney, a Leo too.
it's a
And I
whole
got it
bunch of
bad too.
Leos
I'll
around
be
me.
sitting up there at work and I'll be like, damn, man, we got to sit down and figure out some content for the day. I'll go look in them drafts and I'll be like, I ain't feeling none of these drafts today, but you're going to have to figure something out.
I think that's the hardest part about it is trying to figure out the content and every day or whatever. So what I've learned from TikTok myself is just post the freaking content. It don't even have to have nothing
E-
going on or whatever the case may be. You
Exactly.
just post it.
Just put,
Because there's some people like even when you washing dishes, there's some content that people just like to see how you wash dishes or whatever. So
you could be
don't be
mowing the
scared to
Mhm.
post.
lawn,
Just
post the
post.
content.
And I
Post
am
the
definitely
content.
a big ASMR girly, so I love to hear stuff. And I love noise to be in my ears, so I'll even go to sleep. I get on this panel and go to sleep up here with these people doing all their ADHD stuff, and they be like, "How do you go to sleep?" That is calming to me, like that settles my soul, and then I'll go to sleep.
Silly.
Just about wait about
I
12
gotta have
o'clock
the
tonight.
fan.
I'll be
I don't know
sleeping.
about the rim.
Listen, listen. I have people that say they come in here just to go to sleep. Whitney is one.
Oh
She'll go to
no.
sleep in here. Yes, the
You
music
know
is
it. Shit, I
playing.
go to sleep right on. I put that camera off and go right on to sleep up here in this piano while everybody around here tweaking out. Wake up, whole live, then end it.
Oh yeah, that was about 5 this morning. Our live ended about 5 this morning. Everybody in the panel went to sleep, and I guess I probably had a puzzle piece and I missed that. But I woke up and I seen everybody was still there. I went back to sleep. My phone was charged up. Hey brother, my phone was charged up. That was the best part because normally that's going unalive. So Hey. Next question. Do you think content creators have a big impact on today's world and society?
Most definitely. Most definitely. So sometimes you have to be careful about what you put out there, especially like if you have people, you have some teenagers or whatever it is that's trying to live a certain way. So you make everything look like it's, peaches and cream and don't tell the actual truth of really, how life is. So they expect to see the light shining all the time versus instead of the dark times, so I think content creators need to be more truthful, about the things that they are going through or what they have been through, so that our our generation, the kids, not our generations, the younger generations can only they will see what we've been through, and that way that will help them when they grow up and get to where we're trying to be or where they're trying to go. So yes,
Transparency
it's a big
videos are
impact.
always transparency videos are always big. And it's a lot of people, and I understand why people teeter on it. Like, damn, I'm finna put my business out here, but I do want to keep it real with my people. Like, this is life in right now, or I'm not feeling my best right now, or hey, y'all, I'm grieving and I don't even know how to get through this. Like, give me some. They love to see transparency because it shows not only you as a content creator, but it shows you, okay, this a real person going through real life stuff right now. Like they got some real
Yes.
life shit going on.
Or even if you or even if you are on your high and you are having a really good or at a good space or whatever in your life, you need to be able to tell how you got there, where you come
Hmm.
from. This ain't always been this way. It took
Right.
work, it took time to get to where I am today. So
Hmm.
I think a lot of that needs to be stated. So yes, content creators, it's a big impact, just like gaming, it's a big impact. Music is a big impact.
Yeah, huge. I'm a gamer, and I music settles my soul as well. But I agree. I don't think a lot of people realize that the younger generation is watching as much as they are, and that they are taking everything that they are putting on this social media and they're eating it up. So whether it's good or bad, like somebody 19 next week and my youngest is 12, I kept them off of social media. And even now, when I say, hey, y'all can get on there, they're like, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. And I'm glad about that because, baby, it's some stuff on there. I'm like, where's y'all mamas? Some of the older ones, I be like, where's y'all mama at?
Right. I
It's
know.
just,
I know.
so Miss Tanya, how do you respond to feedback, whether it's negative or positive online as a content
Oh,
creator?
that's a great one. So I don't respond to negativity, even though people say respond to negativity or whatever it is, because it keeps you know, um, it keeps them on your content, and it makes it, the algorithm or whatever it is, like you're really good or whatever it is, and they keep pushing it. I from For my job, I just don't know how to be negative. That makes any sense or whatever it is. I know how to be. I can give some um. I try not to be negative because you never know what somebody is actually going through, and I can say the wrong thing, and I can put somebody over the edge. So I choose not to be negative with my posts.
That's,
Hold on, y'all.
that's
I'm about
great
to.
advice.
I need some group. I hear you.
But that's great advice. Because some of them do, like you said, they go back and forth just to keep it going. But how long is that gonna work if you only feeding into the negative part about it? So that's actually great advice. Hey Bobby, hey everybody, welcome in. We have Miss Tanya Wade as one of our content creators for this week. She's filling the spot for this Saturday. Y'all have tomorrow. I like to say Bobby and Whitney. Oh, Y'all got nasty and
I
David Bobby
told you, you
tomorrow
got
night.
Bobby and Whitney tomorrow. I told you. Hey, put us on a
I'm
promo, Bobby and Whitney. Bobby!
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that. You and Bobby, y'all know you know.
Hmm.
So yes, that was great advice, and I'm still not a content creator. I post my get ready. I just do the lives. I'm more of a live host. Hey Ron.
I
You just do
enjoy.
live content.
I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it.
And that's the other aspect of it. You have got to like be a person that enjoys entertaining other people. If you don't enjoy entertaining other people to some aspect, don't get into content creator because you're gonna take offense to everything that everybody
Thank you,
says up under
love.
your post. If you get in here and you somebody, oh, I want to be a content creator, you gotta have tough skin and you gotta be able to, like she said, you gotta be able to slide past negativity because you're gonna have trolls, you're gonna have people coming in behind fake pages, you're gonna have people trying to shoot it down as far as your character and things that they think they know about you based off of what you posted on social media, and you just have to learn to respond to it. Hey, I hope you're having a great day, baby. I hope you have a better day. And sometimes they just look at it like, damn, I can't really troll her because she ain't really being shaken by this. You gotta
And
have tough skin being in that.
guess what's gonna happen? They still gonna come to your page with them fake pages, and they still gonna look at your content.
I tell them at least tap my screen or something. Give me some kind of engagement. Don't come over here just being nosy. Like a post or something. If you're gonna come over here on the back page, I mean, do something. I ain't gonna fuss with you, but help me out.
Listen, she would get on here and she would troll these people back in a good way, and just I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna take a nap because I ain't doing it. Like this is too funny. I laugh and I comment, but it's just the fact of the matter that you do have to have fun with it, and you have to be able to pick and choose when you're gonna step on it and then when you're gonna step out. And majority of the time, stepping on in it is not the thing to do because you don't want your platform viewed in a negative way or in a negative light because you have decided to go back and forth with someone. Hey, if it don't work for you, don't fit, cut it off, let it go. Maintain your peace by any means necessary.
And what a lot of
And
people
I'm
don't
learning.
understand, the less you address any type of negativity or anytime somebody's trying to come to you with dirt or anything, the less you address it, the more people become invested in you as a content creator because then they really, in their mind, they thinking people that get on here huff and puff and talking about what somebody done did to piss them off and da 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 da. Well, you done did something really wrong in this because why are you taking that much offense to it? But
Yep.
they see a content creator that's just like,
Yep.
oh, okay, cool. They'd be like, well, dang, she just smoothed that over. Like, she ain't even, she don't care about this.
Right.
But still go to bed tonight. Why you up here putting negative stuff on my content? Make sure you go to some other pages too now. I tell them, hey, I can't pay you, but I'll take your support. Keep on commenting. Come on.
I know that's right. Whitney, I like your background.
Thank you. I be playing around with Snapchat and stuff with they pictures and they filters and stuff. So I be playing around with stuff over there.
I
I
love
just
it.
now really started getting into Snapchat again. Like I don't post too much content over there. Snapchat is really just like for personal use, but like you said, mainly you're gonna see me over here, Facebook, TikTok, and stuff get posted on Instagram automatically. I forget to go over there and check it.
I do too. I don't never get on Instagram at all.
Me
Because you
neither.
can't really get paid unless you're a brand ambassador on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to be like a
I just
brand ambassador, or I think you got to have like 5,000 followers or more, or something like that on Instagram for you to really get paid off of it.
No. I
Mhm.
don't even probably go on Instagram at all.
I listen. Last time I had got to where on Instagram I literally post maybe like once a year. Like that's it. And
I think
update. This is still her.
bigger celebrities. That's what I
It
always.
is, and it's mainly for Instagram is mainly for reels. That's it. It ain't for like personal posts. It ain't like for personal videos. It is mainly for reels. Like if you just one of them content creators that's got a 15 to 30-second reel that's gonna spin real quick, Instagram gonna be your playground. If you're just doing lip sync videos or dancing videos, something that's 15 seconds and 30 seconds, because that's the most attention you can grab with them on Instagram, because they scrolling. Same with TikTok. If you can capture them within the first 10 seconds of that video, you got them locked in.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And you know, most people attention span is only about that long. And I'm
Yep.
telling you, people don't realize they have ADHD and stuff, and they just don't know it. But that is a part of it. Your attention span is not that long, and the next thing gonna carry you away.
I
And
think
you can look at your dashboard and see how long they focused in on that video. So it'll tell you like, okay, you had 200 viewers come in, and out of them 200 viewers, you had 85% that retained here for at least 8 seconds or longer, and the video is 15 seconds. So you know at least at max, okay, I do something between 7 and 10 seconds, I got them captured. If I go anything over 15 and 30 seconds, I'm risking the fact that they may not stay here long enough to watch.
right.
Unless it's some drama or some bull,
Oh
they not
yeah.
gonna stick around. They ain't gonna want to listen to it like that.
That part,
Yeah. I
definitely that part.
Sierra from VH1, she had said she had did this content where she said, if I'm not posting anything that's negative, you guys don't watch it as much. But if I'm posting all that drama, whatever, you will stay and watch it to the end.
And that's what they like.
Mm,
That's it.
damn.
Same way with TikTok lives. If you on here doing something positive, like we get on here, we vibe, we listen to our music, we do the Uno, whatever. We keep a positive vibe. We gonna get a good crowd in here. But if we was in here doing all that rah drama, and we fussing and arguing with this person and that person, or we putting out somebody's business, I guarantee it probably be 100 people in this room. Drama draws people.
Wow.
And I'm just not for it.
I
I can do
mean,
without the drama. I need my peace. I come up here just to vibe, have a good time, play a little music for y'all. That's it. That's
mhm.
all. And Uno became a thing without becoming a thing over here. So mostly at night we on here playing Uno.
I am trying to put together in my mind how you guys are playing Uno with everybody being in separate places.
Okay, I'm finna show you. Hold
Different
on. I gotta take my background though.
different devices. Some people have one device, some people have two, three devices, and we just download it and we just plug the number in
So we
and
got the
everybody
app.
in the song.
Let me get back to it. We do the app, and then we all just get on here, and it's a room ID.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Y'all be doing the most. And
Oh,
It
you
gets
coming
serious like
here on
that
the
Uno.
I
oh
always say the children no more than no more.
look, we be on here talking junk and some more stuff. Hey y'all, welcome in. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. But yes, I mean, but that's a way that everybody comes from their separate life and just come here and hang with like totally like a lot of these people I don't even know in person. Some of them I never met, but they'll go to bat for me quicker than some of the people that I've known all my life. So
Right.
I always love them differently. So yeah. Also, Miss Tanya, have you ever changed your content based off of the views that you got or feedback that you got from on? No, you just kept.
I just keep it. We do the same thing every single morning. We try to give positive inspirations and motivational, things or whatever what we encounter in life and how to keep people from making the same mistakes that we.
Something positive in the morning and something positive in the evening. Just a word or message from just from you guys, and that makes sense. I mean, I'm down for anybody that's pushing something positive in this world because there's so much negativity going on and so much is always happening. So I'm all for some positivity. What was flip my card? Oh yeah, I have to do the questions and all that too for everybody. So that's another part of the task. But I set my time to do that on like Monday or Tuesday. How would you describe your niche or your voice for Facebook or TikTok in 3 words?
Positive and the same.
That's neat. That's neat. And then see, you can take that and use it as your slogan. Put it on a t-shirt just if you having a casual day to lounge around. So that's something unique that you can use. I say always take everything that you say or do and use it as far as what you're doing. Um as far as your pieces, you said that you and your husband, y'all get up in the morning, y'all do y'all content. Is there any specific place or anything that you do before you get ready to do your content for inspiration?
So no. So I myself, I listen to music every single morning. Every single morning. Most of it is more gospel because I kind of have to get myself mentally prepared for what I'm about to walk into because I don't know what you're gonna walk into throughout the day. So I'm gonna do that for the most part, and then we kind of like, hey, what we're gonna talk about. Maybe we've already talked about it that night, and maybe we had a couple suggestions, but in the morning we're kind of narrowing it down. So what our topic is basically going to be, and then that's basically it. And then we go like, okay, so if if he has a suggestion or I have a suggestion, we will possibly say, so what do you mean by that? Kind of see where each other is as far as headspace, and so I'll know how to kind of follow. Or he'll know how to follow me. So somebody will lead, but kind of want to know where and how we get to a certain place or whatever it is. So we kind of go in blindsided as far as like what's going to come out of our mouth, but we have a greater vision of it when we kind of discuss what topic we're going to talk about. So we do that in the morning.
And that's understandable. So basically your content is unscripted, it's raw and uncut. And so that draws people in. Like, okay, once we post this and they see that and they be like, well, dang, this is not rehearsed, to where people may think it's put together, rehearsed or whatever. And okay, we see it in the real side of them. These are their real answer. These are their real feelings. These are their real questions. So that will help as well as far as your viewership and your supporters.
And we also too have like when people leave like messages and comments and so forth from our content, maybe someone has a suggestion, maybe they want us to talk about XYZ, or maybe they want to answer to whatever question or that we kind of talked about. So with us, we may say, hey, XYZ asked this, da 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 da, and so we may prepare how, and we're going to come back over, on what somebody else, content or a question was to our content. And that may be what the motivation would be for that day. So it's not necessarily off all of what we have to say, but it could be from our listeners, our viewers, who is listening to our content.
Yes, so your supporters play a large part in it. So it's only right that if, as a content creator, you include what your audience wants or desire to not necessarily hear or see. Right. So that is definitely good. Thank you for the heart, me love. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. What is one piece of advice or critique, or maybe a failure you had early on in as far as a content creator that you changed or approached it differently with your content?
So, what's weird and what's funny is that while I was at work, kind of in my office, I have 2 screens. One is like my TV and the other one is my work computer. And so I look at a lot of YouTube, and I necessarily wasn't a content creator. I only became a content creator probably about 3 years ago. And I was listening to a bunch of, people or content creators were saying that they made XYZ as far as like, money, and I'm like, dang, you can make money off that. I don't know why in my mind I'm thinking like it's just like TV. People get paid for content because it's like you're looking at TV, you know? And so I told my daughter, my oldest daughter, I said, I need you to make me famous. I need you to make me a, you know, TikTok famous or whatever it was. And Shakara, which is my daughter, she goes like, Mom, how can I do that or whatever? So I started off with a niche as far as like auto, where I would kind of like talk about how people would come into the dealership and how they would act and react, you know, to certain what buying a car in certain scenarios. And that was really, really popular, you know. And then I kind of like veered off from that because I'm like now I'm making fun of, you know, the people that, you know, is having problems trying to buy a car. I wasn't having fun. It's just that's just the way it is. It's like everybody for whatever reason think that this is a scenario to do when they come in a car lot. So I had my grandkids involved in that, and my grandkids was very excited, very, you know, they kept saying they had a job for TikTok, they have a job for Facebook, whatever it is that they say that they had, and they're like 6 and 7 years old. And so when I kind of took them, removed them from out of the content or whatever it is, I myself felt like I did, maybe I should have kind of stayed in that area as well and kind of had my grandkids involved in that as well. And I didn't. So that would be one of the things that I wish I can, you know, kind of come back to it. Now they gotten back into this shyness where, why you videoing me? You know, why you out, you know, so yes. And they wasn't like that at first, you know? So I think, you know, that's what I would do differently.
And you know, and that as a supporter of a lot of people, I see that's something that a lot of people are into, families and big things like that. So I understand you would want to get back into it for that purpose, but maybe you were led to do something different for a different reason. Maybe because they were going to end up being shy.
It was almost like begging, you know, at you know, like when I came home from work or whatever the case may be, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that or whatever. One got an attitude, I got to fuss with this from or whatever. And I just was like, I'm over it, you know. So I mean, if I would have stuck in there long enough or whatever with them, possibly it would have been a different scenario. They probably be so used to it or whatever it is. It's like, we gotta go to work, you know.
And I get what you're saying. It's almost like begging them, like even with like y'all see, I may do something with the kids maybe every once in a blue moon, and they feel the same way. Like, are you recording me? You know, they do the same. Like y'all sit up here and y'all, your papa, both your papas is photographers. What we stressing for?
Right.
So every now and then, I may be able to convince Naija, hey Naija, I just need you to do some two Caymans. Like no turning up tonight. But it be something quick that I can put them in real quick where they in and out of where they ain't got to do too much. I done learned like they'll prefer to do that as opposed to like real life content with them. Like if I'm videoing them and we in an experience and they tweaking out or whatever, and I'm laughing my behind off, they don't want like don't be recording this and posting this. Like
Right. I mean, well, Mom, you know, whatever. So yeah, it was nerve wracking for me.
But when them checks come in, they be ready to get a piece. Hey,
Right.
you got something for me? No, I had to work for this one.
Right.
And you know, I tell mine in a minute, I'm the mama. Don't tell me I'm the mama. Come on. But and also too, I try to keep my kids because I am a live host and I am up here and I've had stalkers and stuff, and so I try to keep them so much out of it. When they're ready to do it, they'll do it. My son is a gaming content creator. He posts his videos and stuff, but he don't say nothing. He ain't gonna type no caption, not hard or nothing. Say, hey, come on, let me show you how to do this song. And he's like, oh, I see. Okay, we're gonna pull in a little bit more, keep going. He actually get views and stuff, and I'd be like, okay. Somebody is
They
a
like that
content
gaming
creator.
stuff. Yeah, they like that gaming content.
Cause I will get on there and get on Fortnite in a minute. I just gotta fix my fan on my PS4. So after that, hey, back to it. Y'all might have to kick the bucket for a while. But Miss Tanya, I do thank you for coming up here, sharing your insight as a content creator and giving us great gems and dropping gems and stuff. Also, before we go, What's your goal long term for being?
It's very much a job. My goal is I am trying to get more followers. So we started with more followers on one platform, but we kind of like doing two pages, his and mine, or whatever it is. And then we have one together, so we're just trying to get more followers or whatever the case may be. Maybe I have somebody someday to just, like push my stuff out. That's the goal. So get paid more.
So this is also the other thing. I tell a lot of people, don't never look at somebody's followers as far as how many followers they got and think that, oh, they doing big shit because they got a lot of followers.
Right.
You can have, like me on Facebook, it's 35 of them motherfuckers over there. But I may get in on a weekly basis, it may be 2,000 people that only engage in that.
Right.
So, but you have people, like even on your platform, if you only have, like, you got less than 10,000 followers, but out of them 10,000 followers, you got 6,000 people committed to actually looking at your content every day, that's gold.
Right.
Because even though you don't have the quantity, you have the quality. And Facebook don't care about how many followers they got. They care about how much you got these people engaged.
Yeah, so I see where Facebook is no longer showing the viewers, like how many people is actually has viewed your stuff or whatever. Like, I don't think that you guys can see it, but I can see it or whatever. And somebody at my job was like, that's crazy. You have like, like on one page or whatever, you have like 17,000 followers. And you got like 30,000 people that's looking at your views or whatever the case may be, And so he was like, how does that work? I said, I don't know. I just need more followers.
So I always understand that you can have more followers, but as long as you got that quality in those followers, you can have, like I said, you can have 5,000 followers. But if out of them 5,000 followers, 4,500 of them are engaging actively in your content, you're going to make a lot of money on whatever platform you on. Because you got people actually staying tuned to your content. You got them plugged in. You got them locked in. They look at that aspect of it. Not as far as how you don't get paid by how many followers you got. You get paid by how much engagement you have.
Right.
So always keep in mind, even though, yes, I want my exposure to grow. Yes. But I also want the people that I do have here to be more engaged. Like if I ever got them 35,000 people to ever like fully commit and engage in it, I probably could make a lot of money on Facebook. But they gotta have that engagement in there.
Gotcha.
Well, listen to Nasty dropping gems even before her interview. Listen there, and she'll get up
here
here
tomorrow.
Yes, you do. You're not getting out of it. Your cards are already written. See what I mean? Shh. You're gonna push it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. No, it wasn't. So, Miss Tanya Wade, is there anything else that I did not include in this interview that you may want to add to your supporters, to your future supporters and followers?
No, just follow. Hey, in the beginning of my interview, I said, if anything that I could change, I would say, I would ask people to follow me, share my content, and I would do the same thing for you guys.
Y'all hit that plus or hit that add friend, and y'all follow Miss Tanya Wade on Facebook, and you can shout out your other platforms, your TikTok and all that as well, to where they can find you.
It is Tanya Tanya Wade on Facebook, and the other page is Victor Newman, like the soap opera. Victor Newman.
That is all I thought about when you said it. I was like, Victor Newman, that's from
soap opera. We have a lot on there as well. So that's how you can find me on Facebook. It's Instagram, it just automatically go. But you can find me on TikTok, of course, at the T Edwards, as you can see on here. But other than that, I thank you guys for giving me this interview and this time to actually get myself out there. And
yes,
I will,
ma'am.
I will be joining you guys, I guess, to do Uno.
Okay.
Yes. Look, whenever you get ready, you're more than welcome to come on back and panel and do this Uno thing. Now, when you get over here and they get the Swift flip flopping your hands and stuff, don't leave. Just hang in here and talk much noise as they talk, cause they gonna talk some trash. That is a given. I'm talking about people probably be on the outside like they mad with each other. No, we do not take that to heart. This is just our personalities when we get ready to play Uno. It's turned up. Hey, I'm gonna be playing the music instead of hitting my little Uno button. Now, why you take my hand? Now, why? Ooh, it be some junk niggas talk down there.
Share the live when you do that, or send me a message like we be, so to let me know when you're on. Okay.
Okay.
And
I got you.
if I work or whatever it is, I'll join at that time.
I got you.
Awesome. Thank you for sliding through and giving DBDL your interview. We definitely appreciate it. And you're welcome back anytime when you get ready to drop some new stuff.
Wait a minute. Is this your absolute first social media interview?
Interview, yes. My first interview. Yes.
And DBDL got the first actual interview from Miss Tanya Wade. So yes.
Hi, stuff.
Just save it. Put it up.
Get out. Thank you. So when I actually post a snippet, I'll tag you, and when I put it on YT, I will let Nancy know so she can let you know that your interview will be up as well, and you'll have the whole full interview will be up on YT.
Okay. All right.
So make sure you. You're welcome. We see you later.
Okay. Nice to meet you.